Okay. Episode 4. They spoiled a date, so I already know we're going snorkeling. Hayden and I. Okay. Welcome back to Love Island, where a bedtime text has the whole villa waiting for an answer. I remember the last time I had a group of beautiful girls waiting for my answer, biting their lips in intense anticipation, twiddling their hair, dreamy music playing in the background. Time stood still. Then, come on, mate, it's not hard. Do you want fries with that or what? Hey, don't judge me. It's an important decision. Will Shelby lettuce? Oh my god, no. What's happening, or will she relish the drama a little longer? The islanders are still gathered in anticipation to find out what the text says. So, what does it say? Hey, Hayden. Well, I'm back. Everyone shuffles closer. Shelby and Hayden, time to fish out your sexiest swimwear as you'll be going snorkeling, going on a snorkeling date tomorrow. Why can't I ever talk? # getting deep. Okay. There's a collective sigh of relief as you glance over Hayden, who peers at you with a big grin on his face. We're getting deep, Hayden. You notice Frankie eyeing you both suspiciously. What is... Okay, you okay, Frankie? I'm fine. Easy breezy. Cool as a cucumber. That's been a sauna for a few hours, maybe. Are you worried about what they might get up to on the date? Stop stirring, Sophia. Let's all get some sleep. Shelby and Hayden have a big day ahead of them. I'm looking forward to it, Shelby. Everyone climbs into bed. You glance over at Hayden as he climbs into bed beside Frankie. You notice that Hayden is gazing over at you from across the room. He smiles slightly, biting his lip, a lingering tension between you. At last, the lights turn out and the room goes dark. You wake up to the sound of Hayden jumping out of bed, full of energy and enthusiasm. Morning, what's gotten into you? Shelby, didn't mean to wake you up. Just a bit excited about our date. I know, I can't wait. I could hardly sleep. I was so excited. Same. I literally can't wait. Stop rubbing it in. Okay, Naya, go away. Frankie, go away, you two. I second that. You clock Frankie looking at Hayden unimpressed. You don't seem too thrilled, Frankie. Yeah, you're not going to congratulate Hayden on his big prize? I mean, don't hold your breath. Good thing we'll have snorkels. Sophia clears her throat. Sorry, not sorry, but Jesse and I should have won the date. Shut up, Sophia. Sophia struts out of the bedroom, not waiting to hear anyone else's opinion. Well, I'm happy for you two. I think you'll have fun. Thanks, Jesse. Not gonna lie, I'm jealous. I wish I was going snorkeling. We'll just have to find another way to entertain ourselves. With us, that'll be easy. Just try not to miss me too much. Somehow, I think I'll manage. Shelby, Hayden, don't you think you gotta get a move on? Yeah, maybe I should get ready. You get up and head to the door, the girls following behind you. See you soon, Shelby. I guess I'm invisible now. Well, it's me and Hayden's time, okay? It has nothing to do with you. Shut up. Of course not. Frankie leaves the room. Bit ox. But don't let that ruin your vibe. Come on, let's get you ready. I'm sure you'll look amazing. Oh, flirt it up. Trust me, you'll be drooling the next time I see you. Damn, the confidence is everything. I just get better and better. You strut out of the room knowing who's watching you go. The girls applaud your sassy energy as they follow you behind. You walk into the dressing room and find Sophia looking through outfits. Frankie is nowhere to be seen. Don't mention it. You choose not to acknowledge Sophia's shade from earlier. Shelby, what are you gonna wear? I have a feeling it's gonna be incredible. I did think this outfit could be the one. I already have that one. Oh wait, I'm just clicking through. You have to wear this. It's too hot to be hidden away. Yeah, I already have it. I've been wearing it. This outfit is everything and then some. It really is. I might have to borrow it. You really do look amazing. Others nod along in agreement. Even Sophia can't help but agree. The girls suddenly fall quiet. You look over your shoulder and see Frankie has walked into the room. Look, I don't want to make things awkward, but you going on a date with Hayden isn't my dream scenario. Okay, pick a fifth guy for me to go with, okay? There's only 4, and the 4 are coupled up, okay? Shut your mouth, Frankie, okay? Shut it. Get over it. You realize this is Love Island Villa, right? We get to go on dates. Get over it. Wow, I thought you'd appreciate me being honest. Shut up, Frankie. It's like, guess not. Ladies, are we interrupting? Ethan notices Frankie's frosty expression. Looks like we might be. No, you're not. What's up? Just wanted to borrow Shelby for a second. Yeah, we might need her help with a big decision. All right, let's go. This better not be a way for you to get grafting on Shelby. The boys laugh off the comment, but as you start to follow them out of the dressing room, you can't help but notice Elizabeth and Nia exchanging concerned glances. Don't worry, I'm after Hayden. No. Have you not noticed at all? So what's your big decision you need me to make? The boys grab a coffee cup each and hold them out to you. We both made you coffee and want you to decide which one tastes better. You're right, this is a big decision. I appreciate you choosing me to take on this task. It's a pretty big decision, but I think I can handle it. I'm feeling confident you'll pick mine. Oh, please, you didn't even froth the milk. Hey, not everyone loves froth. What are you on about? Who doesn't love froth? Me, for starters. Well, clearly, you've got no sense. None of the coffee I've ever tasted for the hotel hasn't had froth. So I'm telling you, froth ain't it. Shelby, what about you? Froth or no froth? I don't know what froth is. Can't say I've ever given froth no froth debate that much. Froth is all distraction, Shelby. It brings nothing to the table. You would say that because you forgot to do it. I keep telling you I didn't forget. I don't like it. Yeah. Are you gonna let me judge this competition or not? The boys go quiet, waiting for you to make your move. You reach out and take the cup from Milo first. You take a sip. I'm gonna spit both of them out. You immediately spit the coffee out. That bad? Literally the worst thing I've ever tasted. Do food influencers not need to know what good coffee tastes like? I thought I did know. I really thought I was onto a winner. Afraid not. Here's hoping Ethan does worse. Was worse than a spit take? I hope not. You turn to the first cup to Milo and take the second one. You take a sip of the coffee. Sexily pour it down the drain. Oh yeah, you sexy strip past the boys. Keep intense eye contact as you lean over the sink and pour the coffee down the drain. Was the way you just told me my coffee was disgusting was one of the hottest things ever? You tell me it was. Still got dumped down the drain though, so I'm guessing I'm the winner. In what world is coffee down the drain worse than a spit take? This one. Shelby, what do you think? You put the empty cup down and look between the two boys. You both lose. Drum rolls, please. And the winner of the epic Love Island Coffee Showdown is... Pause for dramatic effect. Come on, tell us. Alright, it's neither of you. That's fair. Very fair. Is this you guys' way of making a good impression then? No, it was purely about the coffee. Oh, give over. She's got us there. Was it that obvious? It's not every day two guys make you coffee at the same time. Guess we're not as smooth as we thought. I suppose we wanted to make a good first impression. Though we might be a bit past that now. Call it fourth impressions. Out of interest, what was your first impression of us? I can't remember. Not gonna lie, I don't recall. Feels like a dad to me. What do you think, Ethan? I'm getting that too, but you know what? I'm happy pretending Shelby thought I was the hottest thing she's ever set eyes on. You're free to think what you want. Think it goes without saying. You've made a big impression on the villa already. You think? Oh, big time. I'm pretty sure all the girls thought they were gonna have it easy until you walked in. Caused a storm, that's for sure. Especially with Hayden. Good. You should have heard him earlier. Oops, I said too much. Great, now we have to spill everything. Nice one, Milo. What do you mean everything? Ethan gestures for you to come closer. Let's just say 2 people didn't stay in bed last night. Yep, the daybed saw some action. We got all the details from Hayden. You should probably hear this before your big date. Tell me. What went down? I need to know. Spill, spill, spill. Okay, this morning Hayden pulled us for a quick chat whilst you were getting ready. After the frosty energy from Frankie, he was pretty rattled. The invisible comment? Yep, turned out they had a talk last night and that's why she said it. So that's who was out on the daybeds? Hayden and Frankie? Yep, apparently neither of them could sleep. He pulled her for a private one while we were all snoozing. He said he didn't know how the conversation would go and didn't want to cause drama in the bedroom. What was the conversation about? Frankie told him she wanted to be his sole focus. That's when he said they should chat outside. When they got to the daybeds, he told her that he can't promise her that. He said he has to follow his heart wherever it leads him. Oh, it's to me. I mean, if he was that into her, there's no way he'd say that and tell her he likes you. He said that to her? Yeah, he told her he wanted to be upfront. How did she take that? She appreciated that he was honest, but she expected more from her partner. I think that conversation paired with him being so up for the day got Frankie's back up a bit. I'd be the same. Honestly, I would have had the same reaction. That's the last thing you want to hear from a guy you're coupled up with. Yeah, that's what we said to Hayden. He gets why she's upset, but he doesn't know what to do. He thought being honest was the best thing to do. Yeah, but sometimes the truth hurts. So true. And it's gotta be even more ox because she even asked him why he likes you. Did he answer? Yeah. She kept asking, so he gave in. And she wasn't being shady or anything. She just genuinely wanted to know. But even still, Hayden was a bit thrown by the question. To be honest, if I were her, I would have asked the same thing. Especially if I thought we had a connection. Fair. So what did he say? Well, he didn't say much to her. He told us he didn't think it was right to sit there listing all the reasons he liked you. So he only said 2 things to her, which were? He says that he likes you're spontaneous and adventurous. He mentioned something about the pool. Oh, yeah. And that it's easy to be open with you. Oh, my mouth, too. The boys share a look with each other. What was that look? Nothing. We just get what he's talking about. No, you don't. You don't at all. I may have heard some things, so I'm not surprised you'd say that. I'm starting to think there's no such thing as a private chat in this place. Same. I'm curious to know how you feel about what he said before you can answer your phone buzzes. Who got a text? Me! Shelby and Hayden, we hope you're both looking sensational because it's time for your date. Frankie tries not to look bothered. Shall we, Shelby? Let's go. Let's hook arms and like, what's the skip away. You wave goodbye to the others as you and Hayden hurry off. You and Hayden set off on the boat, taking in gorgeous surroundings. You listen to the sound of the waves gently lapping against the boat. Out in the distance, you spot a dolphin pop its head out of the water before diving back into the sea. Did you see that? I was busy looking somewhere else, to be honest. You feel Hayden's eyes on you. And you turn to look at him. What had you so distracted? I was admiring you. He laughs at himself. Oh, you're so cute. That was bad, wasn't it? I could have done so much better. It was perfect. I'm not gonna be rude to you. I don't know about that. If it was pretty perfect if you ask me. I'm off to a good start then. Let's hope it gets better from here. The moment I saw your face, I knew it was going to be a good start because I knew I wanted you before I even got to the villa. He moves closer, taking in every inch of you. I really want this date to be amazing, Shelby. Me too. And I think I need to make it clear one more time. You look beautiful. Thank you. He smiles at you, then you look out at the open water. The cool sea breeze moves around you. It's incredible out here. I love it too. It really is. It's so calm out here. I know, I'm in full relaxation mode right now. Is this the sort of trip you'd normally go for? Calm and relaxing, or do you have different holiday vibes? Like, what's my dream holiday? Yeah. He likes clubs. Safariantons. It has to be something active, that's for sure. I think a Safariantons it would be pretty amazing. Yeah, I think so too. I told you mine, only right to tell me yours. That's fair. I've always dreamed of staying in a treehouse in the Amazon rainforest. Why is that the dream? There's something about getting lost in nature that appeals to me. But who knows, I might get there and hate it. But at this moment in time, that's the dream. Sounds amazing. You've got me convinced. I love the sound of that. Look at us coming up with great holiday ideas. What amazing things will we think of next? Only time will tell. He laughs a little and shakes his head. What? We've only been on this date for like 5 minutes, and already it's one of the best dates I've ever had. Suddenly, Hayden looks down at his hands, a sad look on his face. Are you sad because you think this date could never be topped? Gives you a smile. That's definitely a worry, but no, it's Frankie. Oh. You were in the bedroom earlier, so you must have noticed the frost. And I know I deserved it. He turns to face you. I do like Frankie, but I can't deny the connection I feel with you. Good. You like me more. I was honest with her about my feelings for you last night. Yeah, I heard about your chat. He nods. I don't want to hurt her, but I can't deny how I feel. And if I'm really honest with myself, I think the connection I have with you might be stronger. Oh, yeah. Thank him for being honest. I appreciate you being so open and honest with me. Well, with you, it's just so easy. I feel like I can tell you anything. Anything? Yeah. Well, in that case, I have a question. I'm all ears. Will you tell me your sexiest secret? Ooh, I'm 100% sure, but I do want to hear yours as well, Shelby. Maybe you will. Hayden leans forward so his lips brush against your ear. Oh, I had a naughty dream about a certain someone last night. Jennifer Aniston? And who was that? I reckon you can guess. Jennifer Aniston? You think? Yeah, but just in case you can't, I'll give you a little rundown. It involved you and me in the bedroom. We were all alone. So I'm guessing it's not Jennifer Aniston, and it might be me, huh? What happened next? You joined me on the bed, and then he trails off with a cheeky glint in his eye. Tell me more. You can't end there. I need to hear more. If you insist. We laid side by side, and I started kissing every inch of you. Ooh. The passion between us was intense, and I loved every minute of it. He steps away, but it's clear you have his undivided attention. Okay, enough about dreams. Didn't you want to hear one of my sexy secrets? Oh, I definitely want to hear that. Share secret, okay. He shared mine, I'll share mine. You think about what secret you want to share. Something to what is try every move in the camera? I need to look this up, jeez. There's like 100 sex positions. Oh, 100 sex positions? So, yeah. I'm a big fan of trying new things, which is why I always wanted to try every move in the account. That's just wow. Pick your jaw off the floor, Hayden. The eye contact between you is so intense, the sexual tension between you steadily rises. What are you thinking about? A couple things. He moves closer to you, but the boat stopping grabs your attention. Damn it! Hayden points out your destination. You follow his hand and look down into the shallow waters. That's a shame. We've arrived. We could have went inside and had some fun. Have you ever been snorkeling before? I've been snorkeling a few times, actually. But I got the feeling this will be the best experience. How come? 'Cause I'm doing it with you. What a flirt. You bring it out of me. Well, what about you? Have you ever been? No, never been. Nope, never been. I'm honored I get to be here for your first time. Me too, Hayden. And in real life, I want you to be there for my first time too. Snorkeling, of course. I promise you, it's really cool. I hope you love it. You and Hayden start walking towards the boat steps. Any underwater creatures you're desperate for a glimpse of? Anything and everything. I don't like sharks, to be honest. Honestly, I want to see everything that I could possibly see. I love that energy. I feel exactly the same as you. You reach for the boat steps. Ready? Ugh. You answer by putting on your snorkeling equipment, kitted out. You and Hayden head into the shallow water. You take in the beauty of your surroundings. Small schools of fish whiz past you as you swim just above the seafloor, whatever it said. Hayden nudges you and points out a parrotfish. Its vibrant red and yellow scales make it hard to miss. Maybe if I follow it, we'll get... You decide to follow a fish. It leads you and Hayden to a gorgeous collection of aquatic plants. Suddenly, a herd of seahorses emerge from the plants. You watch, amazed, and they swim past you. Hayden holds out his hand to you. Take his hand, of course. You take his hand and continue exploring. Every now and then, your eyes meet. The flirty energy between you steadily rises. Hayden pulls you closer to him. Kiss him. You and Hayden remove your snorkels in unison. Your lips are on each other in an instant. All the flirty energy has led to this moment of bliss. You kiss until you have to go to the surface for air. You and Hayden arrive on dry land, exhausted from your underwater exploration. You whip off your snorkel mask and grab towels to dry off. That was so amazing. Being in the water brings back so many memories. Like what? One of my first ever jobs as a stuntman was diving from a boat into the sea. It was literally life-changing for me. Why? Because I knew right then and there I wanted to do this job for as long as possible. There's nothing like the rush of a stunt for a thrill seeker like me. It's everything. And the icing on top, getting to see the world whilst doing what I love. I couldn't ask for more. I love that story. That was such a great story. I'm so happy you shared it with me. He shrugs and smiles. I just really love talking to you, Shelby. Oh, I couldn't have asked for a better ending to our date. Ending? What do you mean? We haven't done it yet. Let's find a bed. But I don't think I'm ready for it to be over. Me neither. How do you feel about staying a little longer? Let's stay. I'd love to stay here with you. Maybe we can get down and dirty together. I was hoping you'd say that. You and Hayden start walking along the beach. Hold his hand, duh. You reach and take Hayden's hand in yours. He squeezes your hand back in response. As you're walking, Hayden spots something. He bends down to pick it up. When he stands, you see it's a conch shell. He holds it to your ear. Why the hell would I say, get that thing away from me? I can hear the ocean. Wow, I can hear the ocean. That's honestly amazing. Do you want to try? He nods before putting the shell up to his own ear. Pretty cool. He puts the shell down and you continue on your walk. I'm a bit embarrassed to admit this, but every time I go to the beach, I do that. What, listen to a shell? Yeah, I just can't help myself. Me neither, Hayden, me neither. That's so cute. Of course, everything he does is cute. That's actually pretty cute. Guess I was embarrassed for nothing. I guess so. Hayden stops walking. You sit down on the sand. And sits down on the sand. You join him. He starts to scoop up the sand, making little piles. What are you up to? I'm building a sand castle, of course. You want to help? Absolutely. Just try and stop me. I guarantee you're about to see the most epic sandcastle of your life. I believe you. You help Hayden to create the foundation of your sandcastle. I'd like to build my dream house from scratch. I really like the idea that I'll have a say in every detail of it. I've always rented, so I haven't been able to properly leave my mark on a place. But I'd want it all open plan, high ceilings, a place you can really run around in. What about you? Do you have a dream house vibe? As you work on the building the walls of the sandcastle, you think about Hayden's question. High tech. I want my home to be filled with top level tech. Everything can be controlled by voice or the touch of a button. I don't know about that. That sounds cool. As long as you like it, Hayden. I could definitely get into that. As long as you like it, then I like it. You both sit back and admire the finished sandcastle. Now that looks a bit. I didn't expect to be making a sandcastle with you today. What can I say? I like keeping you on your toes. This masterpiece isn't finished yet. It's not? Nope, there are actually 2 ways to completely finish a sandcastle build. Well, in my opinion, at least. Okay, and what are they? Put a shell on top or smash it? Let's decorate it. It could be a shame to see our hard work be destroyed, so I think a shell on top is the perfect way to finish our castle. Perfect, I was hoping you'd say that. You look around at the sand for the perfect shell to top on the castle. You finally find it and delicately place it on top. This has been one of the best dates I've ever had. He looks over at you, beaming before laying out your 2 towels on the sand and flopping down on them. The sun feels amazing. Lay beside him, of course. You lay down beside him, letting the warm air relax you. He looks your way, a cheeky glint in his eyes. What are you about to say? Just that it's getting a little warm and we should probably put on some sunscreen. Ask him to put sunscreen. I'm gonna ask him to put sunscreen on me. You're right, we definitely should cover up. But I didn't bring any sunscreen with me. Luckily, I thought of everything. He holds up a bottle of sunscreen. What a genius. I'm ready when you are. You lay on your stomach and feel Hayden straddle you. Ooh. The next thing you feel is the pressure from his hands massaging the sunscreen into your skin. Ugh. You didn't rub it in. Why is it on my swimsuit? You let out a sigh, relaxing into his touch. He works his way down your body, massaging it into your legs and upper thighs. You need to turn over. He gets up so you can roll over, then he moves back on top of you, applying the sunscreen to your neck. Slowly he moves your hands to your shoulders and then your chest. He takes his time moving down your body, savoring every moment. All done. Offer to put sunscreen on him, of course. That felt so good I have to return the favor. You won't hear any objections from me. You sexually straddle him and take the bottle from his hands and shove it up you squeeze the lotion onto your palms. He watches you intensely as you rub your hands together and then lean forward to spread the sunscreen over his chest. You take your time massaging the lotion into his body. He lets out a pleasurable moan. What? Oh, sunscreen. Oh. You move down his body, making sure every inch of him is covered. You climb off him. I need to do your back. This just gets better and better. He rolls over and you climb back on top of him before using the sunscreen like massage oil, working it into his muscles. This feels so good. You finish rubbing it in the sunscreen and sit down beside him. Wow, thank you for that. I never thought I could enjoy getting sunscreen applied this much. What can I say? I've got magic hands. You really do. We just put on sunscreen. What are you talking about? But before we do, there's one thing I'd love to do. Well, I'll do again. His eyes drips to your lips, lingering there a moment before he returns his gaze to you. Not ending the date. Share a steamy kiss. We're both thinking the same thing. You lean into one another and your lips meet. The passion mounts as his tongue finds yours. The sexual chemistry bubbles between you. You breathe in his scent as his hands hold the back of your neck, pulling you even closer. Gently, you lay back on the sand. He holds you tight in his arms. Breathless, you separate and look into each other's eyes, a giddy smile on your lips. You start walking back to the boat, Hayden right beside you. Shelby? Hayden? I've been wanting to ask you something. Okay, ask away. You didn't get to choose who'd you go on this date with. I'm happy it ended up being with me. The following choice will have a major effect on your story. Decide carefully. Uh-oh. But I want to know, did you wish you were on this date with someone else? No, I'm glad I'm with you, Hayden. There is no one else I'd rather be here with. I had a feeling you would say that. I'm really happy you feel that way. You end the date on a high note, and you and Hayden chat happily all the way back to the boat. You and Hayden arrive back at the villa and walk straight into an argument. Your good date vibes happened. Wow, that really is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Are you being serious right now? Are you? It was a private conversation, Sophia, and that gives you the green light to drag my name? It was hardly dragging your name. You've got to be joking. You were saying a lot, Jesse. I don't want to hear it, to be honest. Yeah, because you can't handle hearing that you're in the wrong. Whatever, Sophia. Look at that weak reply because you know I'm right. What have we just walked into? Suddenly all eyes are on you and Hayden. Look who's back, the person who caused all this. You and Hayden look at each other. Me? No, Shelby. Me? Shelby has walked into the middle of a big bust-up sandwich, and she's the filling in the middle. They want to be careful with sandwiches. They can get very dangerous. Always throwing around shell spells, hitting beach litters with broomsticks, turning surfers into sea snails. What? I know the difference between a sandwich and a sandwich. Shut up, Greg. Join us next time to see if Shelby can get away from the drama, or she may be Eastery.